So Jeff, one of the reasons we work together is like we both have a lot of passion, right? Like we feel like we really take care of our customers.
This is a fun business. So every time I meet with somebody, I tell them two things to start off. Number one is I want you super excited at the closing date that you bought the right house. And number two is I don't want you stressing about the money. So one of the things that I'm very serious about is not overspending for a home. You know, my wife and I, we are firm believers in the whole Dave Ramsey concept, and we don't want this being a problem in your life. So if you ask us to, if you tell us you're looking for a $450,000 house, I'm not sending you 600s. It's important to me that those criteria are met. And what I love seeing is at closing day, the excitement of people, especially first-time home buyers, when they're getting in their first house. Listen, we know Charleston is a ridiculous rental market. Mm-hmm. It is absolutely cheaper to own a home here in Charleston than it is to rent. So if we can help somebody get from really throwing that money away and turn it into building up your biggest asset, your biggest savings plan in your life, that's what I love.
It's huge, right? And communication with our clients, I think, is huge too. Like I feel like, there's really nobody that communicates as good as us, or very few people out there, right? And we really want to be on the forefront of anything that you want to reach as far as your goals, as far as real estate.
Yeah, listen, there's nothing more fun for us than closing day and getting there and seeing, you ever been there when the kids go into the house for the first time or something and they're just losing their minds? Yes. They're coming from this little apartment to this big house.
That's awesome.
It's so much fun for us, and that's really what we enjoy.
Yeah. So some of our clients are either self-employed. We've got some great programs for self-employed, right?
Yeah. So, just because you don't have a regular paycheck, there are bank statement loans, there are tax record loans. There's a bunch of different things. We actually just sat through a seminar. Listen, you and I together almost sold 100 houses last year, and we learned a ton about these new mortgages that are available now, and really about 20% of the marketplace here is self-employed in some way. So you have to be able to buy a home.
And then there's specialty programs for kind of special lines of business, right?
Yep.
Like physician assistants.
Yep.
And
nurse practitioners. There's always deals for teachers and firefighters and paramedics. And listen, we don't have to be the experts in all of those, but we work with the people that are. So come to us if you're in some special class: firefighter, paramedic, police officer, teacher, nursing, physician assistants, doctors. We have programs for veterinarians, for psychologists. Just let us know, and we can come up with a solution.
So, some people might ask, what areas do you guys cover?
The whole country. We actually did about 15 deals last year outside of this Charleston market. And one of the advantages to that is that you really don't want to pick a realtor out of a phone book. You want somebody that does a lot of business. What's the average realtor do in South Carolina? It's like,
I think 3 deals.
Yeah, 3-4 deals a year. And you just can't get good at what you're doing if you don't do enough of these. So we work with people around the country. Mark and I and our team, we handle everything in the Charleston market. But we've done plenty of deals in Columbia, Myrtle Beach, Columbia. We did Pennsylvania, Texas, multiple states last year. We have the connections to get you with somebody great in your area.
It's like, would you want a surgeon that only did 3 surgeries a year?
No.